Hello everyone, this is Colin once again. I'm making this video as another update because I had a number of different ideas to make a couple videos and I realized I could just cram them all together into one. Um, the first order of business I wanted to discuss was I've had recently um, a number of people actually come to my channel, come to my videos, and leave me comments. Now, um, I love this. I love having discussions with people. That's one reason why I make videos. I don't make videos to just, hear myself and then have people leave comments that disagree with me. Um, in the past, I kind of had this policy where I would even deal with people who I deemed as haters, people who just came to my channel and said, your prophet is evil, blah, blah, blah. But then once I was able to sort of kind of have a conversation with them, it panned out, and most of them end up being rather decent. But recently, I've kind of had people come to my channel and they're just looking for a fight. They're looking to go into circular argumentation. The conversation will basically go like this. We'll talk about a subject matter. I'll bring up my evidence. The person will bring up their evidence. And then it's kind of like, okay, so I've told you how I feel about this. You've told me how I feel about this. We can either accept it or move on. But they want to just keep beating a dead horse. And it gets really old, really annoying to sign on to YouTube and see new comments from the same person saying the same thing that they said about 6 hours a day prior, and it's just really annoying. That's not really valuable. The conversation has turned into something sour, as it were, and I feel like they're all spawning from the same place because I don't really believe in coincidences. I believe that that this is all some sort of plan, or that it's all the same person, which would be interesting, or they're all just buddies. So after watching a video from Brother Aim786, where he basically told people who were spamming his channel, leaving him rude comments, it's like, listen, I'm going to basically not pay attention to your comments anymore, but rather you should make video responses if you feel like what you're saying is adequate enough or important enough to be said at all. And I pretty much agree with him about 90%. Especially, I think I agree with him more after the recent events of what's happened with so many people coming to my channel and spamming it, and or just leaving rude comments or trying to pick a fight with me and things like that. And so I've actually decided, to adopt his mindset partially and for the most part. And what I mean by that is that prior to these recent events and prior to watching Aim's video, I thought it was my duty as the person who runs this, my YouTube channel, to engage almost everyone that came to my channel. In other words, if someone came to my channel asking me a question or, picking a fight with me, it was my duty to engage them. And then I recently started doing more lectures, doing more talks in person with people, started writing more articles, and we'll come to the topic of the website that I'm writing for in a moment. And I realized that that was more meaningful, that I was having more meaningful conversations with people in person, or even on Stickam, where you have a webcam, the person has a webcam, and things like this, instead of just having someone who is just picking a fight because they feel like they are empowered because they're behind a computer screen typing away at you. And so I realized with all of that was a big realization for me, that I don't really need to engage with any of these people who randomly come to my channel and pick fights or are rude or insulting. So now this is sort of like a warning for those of you who are doing this. I have now discovered the block button on YouTube. I don't have to deal with you guys. I don't know who made the video, but someone made the analogy of this very same topic about how the YouTube channel, everyone's YouTube channel is like a house. It's your house. And when someone comes in, they're coming into your house. And so you have the option of asking someone to leave your home permanently, or warning them. And so I will be administrating that from now on, because frankly, the way I look at it is like this. I've had so many great conversations with people in person on other platforms on the internet. I don't need to waste my time with random people coming to my channel, especially ones that aren't making videos and are basically trolling my channel anyway. My next topic is that I've realized that, speaking on the same subject matter, that a lot of the people who are coming to my channel and being just outright evil belong to the religion of Christianity, which I find one of the biggest ironies. Now, for those Christians who have known me for some time and have dialogued with me in a rational, sane way, you know that you are exempted from what I'm about to say. But recently, a lot of the haters who have been coming by my channel have been of the Christian persuasion, and I find it really funny because the way they treat me, the things they say to me, really do not reflect the attitude of Jesus Christ in the Gospels. And so really their attitude really makes me not sad at all that I left Christianity, nor do I feel that I made the wrong choice in leaving. So I suggest for you Christians out there that have this sort of rude attitude, and you know who you are, either because I've blocked you or I will be doing so very soon, is that what does that say about you? What does that say about the religion you're trying to propagate? Do you think coming to my channel and calling my prophet an evil person and insulting me and just causing drama and trouble, do you think that really makes someone like me want to return to Christianity? Really? No, it doesn't. In fact, it makes me feel a whole hell of a lot better that I left. Anyway, having complained about that and stated that, let's talk about the internet website that I'm writing for. Unfortunately, I can't actually give you the web address because my editor has not given me the okay to actually advertise it. So I know I'm kind of like baiting you guys here by mentioning it. But I hopefully soon it will be up and running enough. It's still under huge construction. And so we feel that, or at least my editor feels that we don't want to reveal the website until the present time when there's enough material for people to read and enjoy and things like that. So it's still under heavy construction. We still have to figure out the formatting and all that. But some people have asked me the question, what happened with Ahmed's Quran 3? And the thing is that I am not making video rebuttals against him as of right now. That's on pause. Because he takes a while to make new videos, and so I'm kind of wasting most of my time waiting for him. So what I decided to do is devote my YouTube channel as of right now to talking about the New Testament, talking about other subject matters, and I'm going to be devoting my article writing to refuting his articles on his website. So that's the update with Ahmed's Quran 3 at least. Now the last thing I wanted to talk about was, this is sort of like a quasi book review because I recently bought Jesus Interrupted by Bart Ehrman. And I checked it out from the library because I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy it because of the subject matter. I felt like maybe I already knew the subject matter and didn't need to actually spend money on a hardcover. But after getting to about page 9 of Jesus Interrupted, I felt that this was a book that was necessary to read. And this, so I don't want to spend the rest of the video talking about the book. I'm just saying, for those of you who want to go out and check it out or buy it, I highly recommend this book. Another subject that I want to discuss is about books in general, and knowledge and learning. One thing I found here on YouTube is that the majority of the people I talk to are very interested in what I am reading and what I can recommend to them. However, what I find really interesting is a lot of haters who come to my channel. When they ask me for references or when they ask me to back up my claims, I do what I do naturally. I give them book titles. I go tell them to read for once. To go read and to educate themselves. And what I found really ironic is recently I've had a couple people, haters, tell me, why am I recommending them books? Why am I telling them to go out and read, to educate themselves? I'm just like, so you want to stay ignorant? I guess is the response. Anyway, I guess this turned into more like a rant than an update. But this is something I just kind of wanted to get off my chest and sort of share with all of you, that this is sort of like the recent things that have been happening. And with other things going on in my life, I really have figured that I don't need to deal and stress myself out with random haters on YouTube. It's just not worth it. So anyway, but is it worth dialoguing with people who actually want to have a calm, tame dialogue that's not insulting or hurtful and actually is educating? Yes, that is worth my time, and that's why I do things like YouTube and Stickam and things like that. So thank you everyone for watching, and I hope this was interesting to watch and not annoying. Peace be with you all.